Hi guys, and welcome back to Archie Hamilton Racing, and welcome to another video. And we are back. We are fully back. I know the vlogs have been a little bit not as many recently. It's been a little bit manic. I've been away, etc. And yeah, we're going to be doing lots more videos coming up. It's a really exciting video. No, I've not bought one for a new car which has just been released, and this is the all-new Land Rover Octa, which is really exciting, with a Range Rover Sport SV engine in it. We're going to go through it, we're going to see it. It's something a bit different because 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds. This is something which has been teased, and they've been testing it around the Nürburgring like you wouldn't believe. Land Rover Defender, which can do 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds, which is the same as a Ferrari F50. Yep. Pretty epic indeed. So let's first of all look at the car. It looks incredible. Here, as you can see, the car is driving off-road, what it's meant to be doing, but with that engine in it, I just think that sets it off so much. And I love the look of it as well. It's got that classic Defender feel, which is great. You've got the bigger tyres, and they're absolutely unbelievable off-road. Now, a lot of people might be thinking, oh, I want a hybrid, I want this, I want that. But this is just something cool, and these cars, there's not going to be loads around. There just isn't, and we're going to be seeing the last of these cars now on our roads. But how flipping cool does it look in that sort of satin green, which is classic sort of Jaguar style, sort of British racing greens. It's got a sort of hint of that. It looks absolutely incredible. Now let's quickly talk about pricing. Now pricing, these are going to be around about 150 grand. Some people are going to say that is crazy money, but if you actually think about it, quicker than a G-Wagon is got to be. I'm sure we'll do a drag race at some point, and I think that's $150,000, so it's going to be about 120,000 pounds. I don't think it's crazy. I think it's expensive, but I don't think it's crazy when you consider the Range Rover Sport SV is slightly more, and those on the road are about £175,000 when you buy one from Land Rover. So I don't think it's crazy, and it has so much on it. It's got a revised dynamic suspension system, 1.1 inches of ground clearance, and a reworked chassis components, including new suspension arms, unique dampers, separate accumulators, and a new steering rack. The 6D dynamic suspension helps manage pitch and roll, and the magic of a hydraulic. So alongside the added height, the Defender sports 2.7 inches of extra track width, while riding on a set of 22-inch wheels, which are wrapped in all-season rubbers. You don't need to be changing your tyres, you're absolutely fine. So it's got 626 horsepower, 553 pounds-foot of torque. The Defender bumps its horsepower figures above its powertrain siblings, such as the Range Rover Sport, while keeping the low hitting torque at 1800 RPM. So it has semi-active suspension. Turning is more about comfort than pleasure. Let's talk a little bit about brakes. We have 6-piston Brembo calipers in the front as well. Now, it's got some exterior and interior upgrades to help it set apart than the normal Land Rover. Quad exhaust tips, extended wheel arches to separate it from the normal Land Rover Defender. On the inside, a pair of performance seats, which kind of give it that Range Rover Sport SV feel. And also bigger bolsters should keep you sort of planted in there long. And it sort of makes it feel like it's something special. So £169,000 all in for the Edition 1 model. It's expensive, but a G-Wagon is going to cost you a lot more. I think this is something a little bit special as well. Now, something also very cool, I'm getting the chance to go in this car at the Goodwood Festival of Speed, so I'm going to get the chance to really feel the performance of it. Personally, already, I think it has that sort of special feel. I like every year Land Rover, at the moment, they definitely do release something a little bit special. Now, this is something which, look, I know people that are buying them. Now, where are they going to sit in terms of on the second-hand market? I don't think they'll be bad on second-hand residual values, just because there's a huge Defender audience, and people that buy Defenders just buy Defenders basically. They don't buy anything else. So I think they're going to be absolutely awesome. And I personally, if I was going to go and get one, I would go for the matte green. But what I love when we watch the footage back is not only do you have the off-road section, you have it how it's driving through the water, which is absolutely mental, but not only that, it's the way that the car drives off-road, which is already absolutely ridiculous, but you have these amazing forged carbon on the car as well, showing you the Edition 1, which looks absolutely amazing, but also the car drifting around a circuit. Now, this car has been driving flat out around the Nürburgring for months and months and months. Now, I love how Land Rover have done that. They've gone out, they've gone flat out, they've made it basically a track car, so you can go around the track in your Defender Octa if you want to, but also it's for people if they want to off-road it as well. So you have a car which drive down to the shops, have a nice time, take it around a track, you'd be fine, you'd be absolutely fine, and take it off-road as well. And that is something which people are just gonna absolutely love this car. And I love where, do you know what? Look at that, look at it drifting. Everybody's going hybrid, doing all that stuff. And yes, Land Rover do have hybrid models, etc. But I love the fact that they're doing stuff like this, which is just an out and out powerhouse. It really, really is. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to see it. We've got this a different color as well, which is kind of like a browny color, which looks good. And it does look good on the road also. But I just wanted to hear your thoughts on what you think to the car, because I personally think that is something which is absolutely stunning. And yeah, like I said, I think this car, it doesn't rival a Range Rover Sport SV. I think if you're going to buy a Range Rover Sport SV, you're going to buy that. I think if you're going to buy a Defender, you're going to buy that. You're not going to buy both. But personally, I'm intrigued to see where this car is really at Goodwood when we drive it up the hill, because I know that they're going to push that to the absolute limit with me in it, and I'm going to get the chance to really tell, because the first time I did it in the Range Rover Sport V8, and that was mega. That handled really, really well. I've done it in the Range Rover Sport SV around the track, and now I'm going to be doing it in this. But I love the fact that all these cars, when you drive them, I know you're going to be thinking, oh, they're heavy, they're this, they're that. They're actually not. When you drive on the track like I did with the Range Rover Sport SV, you're amazed how good they are around the circuit. They're absolutely unbelievable. Like, you turn in, it like goes exactly where you want it to do. And that is because they work really hard on driving these cars hard on the circuit to get that, so that pitch isn't absolutely crazy. So when people on the road drive these cars, they don't feel like they're driving something that's really heavy, wallowy, etc, etc. Now, I want to hear your thoughts on what you think on the Land Rover Defender Octa. Am I buying one? No, I'm not. I'm not in the market for one at the moment, but who knows? Maybe one day I will. But first things first, I think you need an update on my Range Rover Sport SV, and that will come this week at Goodwood, and I'll tell you exactly what's going on with that, because everyone asks me every 5 minutes, is it coming? When is it? Where is it? Where is it? Well, you're gonna find out. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. Let me know what you think. There's lots of stuff coming up. I'm gonna be at Goodwood. If you're there, come say hi, and all the normal content is gonna be resuming, so I ain't going anywhere. See you for the next one.